This guy is very cool, and he's actually the coolest guy I know. He didn't ask me to say that, but he's wearing a turtleneck, which is very cool. Please help me welcome to the stage our final comic, Mr. Jamie Kennedy.
You guys doing what good? You guys doing good? You know, I'm doing all right. I've watched the movie Encino Man 7 times this month. So I'm not going insane. Anyway, so these BuzzFeed quizzes, they keep telling me I'm a sociopath. It's like, geez, BuzzFeed, chill out. Like, I'm just trying to figure out what Disney princess I am. No need to put me on a pre-crime list, you know? But if I was a Disney princess, I think I'd be Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Just because, you know, I've got that irrational confidence I could fuck a buffalo. You know, so I've been thinking about getting into communism lately. Thinking about communism, I think that'd be a fun thing to get into. You know, because I just want to get haunted by the alcoholic ghost of Joe McCarthy. He can just come into my room and, you know, finally I'm not drinking alone, I've got a ghost friend. But no, that's not true. You know, I'm a capitalist. I like capitalism. You know? But a lot of people hate on capitalism these days. They say it's evil, hegemonic, or whatever. You know. But capitalism gave us the movie Baby Geniuses. I'd like to see socialism do that. No way that movie idea gets past like a centrally planned government. Oh, you want to make a movie about babies and they're geniuses and they solve crimes? No, you're going to jail for the rest of your life. Anyway, so it wasn't until I moved to Chicago recently that I learned to appreciate NASCAR. And I know what you're thinking, that doesn't make sense, you know. Chicagoans don't fuck their cousins. But hear me out, you see, because in NASCAR they use this technique called slipstreaming or drafting, where one car will stay behind the other to reduce drag and like increase energy efficiency or something like that. And, you know, now I'm living in the Windy City, and I've had to use this same technique walking behind fat people. It's tough. It really makes me appreciate what those hicks do, you know? Because, like, first off, you got to maintain the proper pace behind them, which is always slower than I want to walk, you know? And, like, you got to be a little bit anonymous, because that's an awkward conversation to have, you know? Like, hey, bud, could you keep it moving here? You're being a real drag. You know, it's like a symbiotic relationship, though, you know? Like those, like, fish and the sharks, like clean the sharks or whatever. You know, I stay behind them, I conserve energy, which I need to do, because I'm a very frail boy. And they're out in front burning a lot more calories, which they need to do, frankly, so it works out. Oh, mean to fat people, so mean. So I don't really understand female suicide bombers, you know, because male suicide bombers, they're promised 72 virgins in heaven. But a female, like, you don't want 72 virgins. That's a bunch of 5-second francs. You know, your reward for killing yourself is 6 total minutes of just like, oh my god, I'm sorry, I've never done this before. That does not seem worth killing yourself with. You know? So, I really, really, really hated Smokey Bear as a kid. He was a real dick to me, you know? Because he kept on saying, only you can prevent forest fires. Only me? I'm a 7-year-old kid in New Jersey. I'm seeing these fires raging in California, and I'm freaking the fuck out. Like, what the fuck did I do wrong? Should I not have fleeced that kid in that Pokemon card trade? Jesus Christ, this sucks. Speaking of bears, though, so I like to go to the zoo a lot. The zoo's very fun. Specifically, I like to look at the polar bears. You know, it's just nice to finally see some whites behind bars. Fun stuff, fun stuff. You know? So, I don't like islands. I don't like islands at all. I don't trust them. They're too shifty. But nothing ever good has come from an island, you know? Fiji water, I can't afford that shit. Corsica, like, they made Napoleon, who was a short little dick, like, fuck that. Australia, they have wombats, which I feel like we're not talking about enough. What the fuck's a wombat? You know, I have no clue, and I don't want to look that up because then the CIA will know that I don't know what a wombat is. How could they use that against me? I don't know. Send a bunch of wombats to my house. I'll be really fucking confused. What the fuck are those? Are those gophers, raccoons? I don't know. And then I'm trapped in my house for the rest of my life. And the CIA wins. Not good, not good, not good. See now, I decided to stop shaving my pubes because I want to gorilla mask a friend of mine. If you guys don't know what a gorilla mask is, it's when you shave your pubes and glue them to someone's face when they're passed out. It's like good guy stuff, you know? Power tools, cooking meat, gorilla mask, guy stuff. You know? But the only problem was I didn't realize how long it took to find friends, and so now I've got all this free time on my hands. I'm not shaving my pubes, so I get to thinking, you know, why not just gorilla mask myself? You know, I don't know if you can notice, but like I can't really grow facial hair very well. You know, I've got beard envy, so this is like the one chance I finally have to get that big bushy mustache I always dreamed about. You know, it's the only chance I got to break into the porn industry too. You know, I'm no James Dean. Talking about the porn star, not the dead actor. It'd be a little weird if I knew the dead actor's dick size. But that's true, you know. I don't think I'll do it. I don't think I'll do it, though. I don't have the balls, you know. But I really can't grow facial hair very well. It's a true thing. It sucks. You know, when it comes in, it just comes in super like patchy and gross. Makes me look like one of those like Italian or Spanish guys that's always carrying around like a little bit of GHB with them, you know, just in case they meet the right woman. You know, and I don't want to look like a European rapist, because that's not a good look for me. That's not a good look for anyone. I like to look up the origin of words. You know, I don't have that many, very many friends, I already told that. But I like to look up the origins of words, like the word gizzard. Gizzard's a great word. And it comes from the Latin word for gibbet, which like makes sense if you think about it, but like, that's not what you think about when you hear the word gizzard. No, you think of a gangster lizard. You know, what's a gangster lizard? You see that iguana over there? He shot 2 geckos last week. Real cold-blooded. Oh man. So in college, I studied abroad in South Africa. You know, because I wanted to go to Africa, but I couldn't fathom not being around white people. You know, I'm pretty nervous at basketball games. Get the fuck out of here. You think I'm going to Zambia. But when I was in South Africa, I was very dumb and I was very young. And for a minute, I thought I had AIDS. I thought I had contracted AIDS. But luckily, the chimp called me back. You're safe. I didn't bang a monkey, we just did hand stuff. She didn't want to lose her virginity to such a homo. Anyway, so I can tell I've kind of given up on life, you know, just because like, I was watching this Batman movie the other day, and all I could think about through the whole movie was like, damn, I'd be a real good butler. In my opinion, there aren't enough benches on sidewalks. Not enough benches on sidewalks. There are plenty of benches in parks, but not on sidewalks. You know, like, and sidewalks are tough. They take a lot out of me. I get tired. You know, I don't have a hardy constitution. I'm no Zebulon Pike or Meriwether Lewis. So it's tough. It's tough. And you know, a hardy constitution, that used to be a great compliment back in the day. You know, you told someone they had a hardy constitution, they were tough, they were rugged, they could survive. Now if you tell someone they have a hardy constitution, they're just like, wait, what? You think I have a hard-on for the Constitution? What? I don't want to fuck a 200-year-old piece of parchment. That's going to be rough and gross. You know? And the Constitution, like, it has its flaws. There's the Bill of Rights and all those amendments for a reason, you know. I'm a pretty flawed guy. The 27 plastic surgeries? No thank you. I'm going to save my boners for a book, a little better of a book, you know? Like The Giving Tree. That book gives me wood. Okay. So, do you think Jesus ever cut himself when he was like thirsty or wanted to get drunk? You know, because his blood's wine. He must have been the coolest fucking high schooler ever. Like the coolest emo teenager. He didn't need a fake ID. He just showed up to the party, slit his wrist, and was like, "Drink, my classmates." That's a great time. Some dude named Brad or Garrett probably got too drunk on blood wine bombs, tried to like finger a girl and threw up everywhere. It was a great time. Nazareth High, class of 18, crazy fucking year. Crazy fucking year, you know. And you didn't know, that's actually how the origin of the vampire had started. You know, just a bunch of alcoholics kept on trying to bite Jesus. Give me your blood. I'll end on like a really dumb pun, I guess. So, you know, I saw this skinny elk. He was praying towards Mecca. He was a Muslim.